some of it, I'm kind of losing it from what I came to figure out the other day. It has to do with issues. And when an issue comes up, that's when I say an issue comes up, it's a recurring issue, an issue that won't go away, or something that's new that it's won't be dealt with. So what I thought of the other day, I didn't even think about before I hit play on this thing, but was that, I'll try to make this quick. If the issue is not right then and there, it doesn't exist. That's what it's like. The issue does not exist unless it's there. So if something needs to be tended to, and it's not tended to at that moment, and it's put on the back burner, that doesn't mean that the issue goes away. It's just not there at that moment, and it's as if it doesn't exist. So when it's as if it doesn't exist, then there's no preventative actions that are being taken to ensure that it will go away and does go away. So what happens is, if it's not in my spouse's face, pressing at that moment, then it doesn't exist. That's what it's like. Now, when it is then put into his face because my spouse did not attend to it, then all hell breaks loose because it wasn't tended to when it needs to be tended to. And this is the pattern. This is the pattern. It's recurring. And I think that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm like really tired right now. I'm exhausted as usual, constantly, because this type of lifestyle and way of being is exhausting. It's exhausting not to have the life you want. It's exhausting not to be able to share with your partner what you want to share. And it's exhausting to be in a state of deprivation because you are not receiving what you're supposed to be receiving, and you know it, and you are being deprived of basically basic birthrights. I think that's a whole other topic, is the topic of deprivation and the other thing I said that I can't even remember now, but I'm really tired. But the concept of an issue is not an issue is a non-issue if it's not pressing at the moment, and the idea that preventative measures are forgotten about and also non-existent for someone that has BPD, very low on the problem-solving skills. Problem-solving skills are non-existent because foresight into how to deal with whatever issues might come up doesn't happen, because the issue doesn't exist unless it's right in their face. If they're at home eating a bowl of ice cream and yet the car needs to be worked on, the car won't be worked on, nor will any troubleshooting measures be taken prior to having to actually work on the car, because they're eating a bowl of ice cream and that issue doesn't exist. Very confusing, but I'm really, really tired. And that's what I wanted to say. I'm going to end my stream.